Yo, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I don't know what happened. I'm shocked. What just happened? What just happened to us? Right? What just happened to us? I have no idea what just happened. Welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast after party NBA draft edition. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. I can't believe what just happened. What just happened? I'm stunned. I'm stunned. What just happened? I need some help. Well, I don't know if what kind of help I need. I don't know if I need help like I'm stuck in a ditch help or if I need some type of therapy. What just happened? I cannot believe what just happened. What just happened? I cannot believe what I just saw. I cannot believe what I just saw. What just happened to us, y'all? Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, I just got back to the computer, man. I just want to hang out with y'all for a little bit. I'm gonna pull up something. 2021 NBA draft. Right. I want to pull up the results. I got to pull up the results, man. I cannot believe what just happened. What just happened to us? I'm shocked. Salute, G-Man. Let me throw this in the chat real quick, man. I am shocked. What just happened to us? Cully, what's good? What just happened to us? I am totally stunned. I'm stunned beyond belief. Hey, Chris, what's good? Yo, Elvis, what's good? G-Man. Oh, G-Man.
Yep. I already know. I know what you're feeling right now. I do. I feel the same way.
Bro, I can't.
No, there is no making sense out of this. Right now, today, based on what we just saw and what we're looking at, I have no words.
I cannot believe what I just saw. Oh my word. Oh my word.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
I'm devastated, bro.
I'm with you. So after what we just witnessed, do you think or do you believe that getting a Miles McBride and who else did we get? The Roku guy.
Yeah.
If that makes up for everything else that we witnessed tonight.
Hey, Yasin Bayan, what's good? Hey, Fish, what's good, Fish? No, it does not make up for what happened tonight because those guys were supposed to go in the second round. Right?
Yes.
Those guys were supposed to go. So if you just followed any mock draft USA, then those guys went where they were supposed to go. It's not like that the Knicks found a gem they did what the rest of the world was doing. But I can't.
take your time, Uncle Freeze. Take your time, brother. Take your time.
I can't believe that all I got is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's all I got. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's all I got.
I'm with you.
Oh my goodness. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's all I got.
I'm with you.
I can't believe, and my Blorange Tears family, y'all watching this video, and y'all have no idea about the raw emotion that I'm feeling right now. It's crime drama / comedy is what I'm feeling right now.
Gotham City at its best.
Hey, Chris B, listen, I know about Quentin Grimes, man, but here's the thing with Quentin Grimes. Don't be fooled by 1 year, because if we take the 1 year theory, at Kansas, he had a terrible year. Should I go by the terrible year, or should I go by the good year?
Right.
And I understand the results are somewhere in between. And so if the results are somewhere in between, why did we trade out of the first round or trade down to get him when we could have got him in the second round?
And still got our picks.
Right. I know who Quentin Grimes is. I know. I've been following him since high school. I know who Quentin Grimes is. I know this. I know who he is. Right? But if you go by the up and down year, senior year high school, the bad year at Kansas, and the good year at Houston, then that means Quentin Grimes is somewhere between. He should have been picked somewhere between 30 and 40, and we picked him at 25.
Right.
And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna, well, that's the same thing we said about Emmanuel Quickly last year. Okay, all right, I feel you. Right, I feel you. RC Creative is in the building.
RC, what's up? What's good?
Yeah, Royal J Dog is in the building. I had to do an after party, y'all, because the Knicks at Night podcast. And in my opinion, you can't beat raw emotion in real time, y'all. We don't that wasn't fake. That's real, right? A lot of that stuff that was said was real, bro. Knicks fans were Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is my only way I can describe. because getting robbed in a trade once is like, okay, they snuck up on us and they got us. We were in a vulnerable position.
Right.
You know, the rabid raccoon snuck up on me when I had my hole dug and my pants down. He got me that time. But when it happened 3 times, bro, you like
that shouldn't happen 3 times. You should have learned for the first time.
Right. George Alvernia, what's good? What's good? I mean, come on.
Did you see the thing from Woj said Louisville's guard Carlick Jones agreed to sign with the Mavs?
No.
They didn't even have a pick, and they got a guard.
Right.
I mean, that's further indictment to what we're talking about right now.
Right.
I tell you, boy.
Right.
I feel what you. I feel your pain, my brother. I do.
Right.
I'm going through the same thing right now. The same exact thing. The same exact thing.
Right.
How do you pass on Sharif Cooper 3 times and allow him to be drafted by the Hawks of all teams?
Right.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna take me a minute to get over this one for you. I ain't lying. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get over this one.
Right. Bro, I just can't figure out. I can't. So it's a troll in here. Y'all watch it. We got a troll in here, y'all. So
I see.
So be careful. So, yo, my team, what's good, man? My team, man, I love y'all, man. Hey, man, listen. Hey, for all the mods, man, I love y'all, man, because what y'all do for me as a person, protecting me, just so that I can get out here and just, spit this stuff about the thing that I love, man. Yo, I can't ever repay y'all for that, man. Cully, what's good?
What it do?
Otherwise, what's good, bro? I want to say Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, right? But
you can't say that.
Say, yeah,
you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like Freezy, somebody asked, "What's next?" That's what we want to know. Yeah, exactly. What's next, Dale?
Yeah. Hey, man. Bro.
C-Mac, you thought I was going to bed? I can't sleep.
That's nightmare type stuff right there. What we're dealing with if you go to sleep right now.
Right. I just drink a Pepsi. That's caffeine. I can't sleep, man.
Right. Hey. So George, listen, man. What I'm saying is this. I understand who Jericho Sims is, right? Right. But athletic power forwards was not our deficiency, right? If memory serves me, we drafted an athletic power forward last year, right? We drafted an athletic power forward last year, right? And we also drafted a shooting guard late in the first round last year, right? Our concern was coming into the draft that we needed more playmakers, maybe upgrade point guard in the draft, and definitely look at somebody to back up Mitch because Nerlens Noel is leaving in free agency.
Right.
And listen, I know a draft is not gonna, a one draft is not gonna fix all that ails a team, especially one that has as many flaws as us. But what I will say though is, can you at least make it seem like you're a competent front office?
Because, and addressing your needs.
Right. Because the thing is why would you basically at 19 you punted? That's what you did on third down and on 3rd down and 8. Instead of throwing the football, you ran a draw that got you 2 yards so that you can punt on 4th and 6.
Facts.
Because the Charlotte pick, whenever it comes around, is not going to be more than likely won't be higher than the pick that we were already picking at right now.
Facts.
So why give it to them? I mean, why give it to them this year in a deep draft and then get in the same place in another draft that's not going to be deep?
Facts. I agree. 100%.
The Charlotte trade was ridiculous, right? Yeah. And here's the thing. You drafted an athletic power forward, traded him to Charlotte so that you can draft an athletic power forward at the end of the 2nd round. Cully, what am I missing here?
Oh my goodness.
I don't. G-Man, did I miss something?
No.
You drafted an athletic power forward at 19. You traded him for a top 18 protected draft pick. Mm-hmm. Who does stuff like you traded the number 19 pick for a pick and it's speculation that is top 18 protected? That means it's gonna be at least 19 or worse in a draft that's not as deep as this one.
You're right.
So the player talent is gonna run out before you actually pick.
You get the pick, yes. Yep.
When you could have kept Kai Jones, you could have kept him, right? Brought him into your facility, right? If he was too raw, you're like, hey, listen, you're going to sit behind Obi, who's sitting behind Mitch, right? You ain't going to get no minutes, right?
Right.
So, but this year we're gonna develop you. We're gonna get you in the weight room. We're gonna teach you some stuff, and by the time it comes time for you to play, we're gonna play 3 power forwards.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and so I threw the last part. I threw the last part in there for jokes because Kai Jones is not going to play over Ob. I don't know why. I don't know why they would pick Kai Jones there, but to me is frustrating that your best player is Julius Randle, your second best player is R.J. Barrett, and so last year, what you did was you drafted a power forward to back up your first best player, and a shooting guard and Emmanuel Quickly to back up your second best player, R.J. Barrett. And then this year you come into the draft and you draft a power forward and a shooting guard, just like you had no idea that you did it last year. What are we doing? We running the wishbone? We need a fullback and 3 tailbacks, man. Is that what we're doing?
Oh my goodness. Look, don't hide your feelings, Freezer. Tell them how you really feel. Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, yo, IQJ, what's good? IQJ says,
yo, we really
about McBride, like he's gonna be a bench point guard, like as if he will provide immediate impact. Yet we still have 0 players and legitimate have no wings. Right. And listen, I'm not knocking the McBride kid, right? I'm not knocking him.
Right. But
it seems as if a starting point guard should have been a priority.
Absolutely.
It just seems as if when we watched the Atlanta Hawks put a spotlight on our team.
They did.
We weren't as deep as we thought we were. Mm-hmm. We didn't have the offensive playmakers we thought we had. Right. And now those guys that we said had warts are gone. These dudes are leaving. So not only do we not have the ugly girl, we don't have a girl at all. Hey, come on, what are we doing?
Who you dancing with right now?
Hey, you remember? Hey, you remember the Bee Gees?
Yes, sir.
The Bee Gees was singing about when the girl leave, now you shadow dancing. That's what we doing. You too slow. You too slow with your game, and now you shadow dancing.
Shadow dance, yeah.
Yo, I just realized we have no wings, yo.
None.
No, none. 0.
Hey, Ethan, what's good, bro?
Bro, I came on just for like a couple minutes. I don't want to rant, bro.
Yeah, rant, please, rant.
Hey,
no,
Ethan,
can I rant real quick?
Hey,
like
Ethan, let me tell you this real quick. So I'm gonna stay on till 3:00, right? But bro, if you got a rant, if you got a vent, now is the time. Come on, bro. Come on,
bro. Hold on. Let me rant real quick. We traded the 19th pick for a top 18 protected first round pick. We had James Bouknight on the board at 11, and you telling me that Charlotte wouldn't have taken a package for 19, 21, 32 Mitch and a future first-round pick, knowing that they didn't have a big at a time?
Right.
For James Bouknight, and then you telling me that we take Kai Jones, a dude who could play center for us, who's basically a souped-up Mitchell Robinson, in my opinion, who could shoot, and then you send him to go play with LaMelo Ball, James Bouknight.
He got hands.
And Miles Bridges. And hold up. And then with the 21st pick, you have the most athletic, most vertical. He called himself Kawhi Leonard. Keon Johnson calls himself Kawhi Leonard, right? Best prospect on the board.
Right.
He's CAA. And you trade him to the Clippers.
Right.
For what? Or no. Or if you don't want to
play with Kawhi Leonard.
Let's go play with Kawhi Leonard. And then guess what? Jay Guap was on the board. Josh Christopher was on the board. You tell him, bro, you can't teach finishing at the rim at 70%. You don't teach that. That's gift. You can put him on the bench and let him be a J.R. Smith. Right. He's that dude you bring up and you're like, bro, go get me 40. And he'll go get you 40.
Right.
And then you telling me that we get 6'5" shooting guard. Quentin Grimes ain't even a wing. He's a shooting guard.
Right, he's not a wing, yo.
Right.
You just switch him. And guess what? Do you know the thing that saved this draft, in my opinion? It was a F.
Yep.
Miles McBride saved the draft.
Yeah, that's the only guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Miles McBride straight up saved the draft. I was comfortable picking Miles McBride at 19, bro, because Miles McBride is a dog. I'm telling you, he's an absolute dog. And I'm putting this out. We're gonna re-sign D Rose, and guess what? Miles McBride is gonna end up starting 20 games for us.
Yep.
I can see that.
Bro, like this is idiotic.
This is the most ridiculous thing you ever saw in your life.
And then you know the Rokas dude, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He just signed a 5-year deal in Barcelona.
In Europe,
Yep.
he's not playing
Yep.
this season.
He's not playing for the next 5 years, Cully.
But Cully, here's the thing. The contract itself is one of the things, man, you could talk him into coming over eventually. But the buyout money is the ridiculous part.
That part right there.
Ethan, you gotta buy him out of that contract, bro.
But this is the crazy part, Freaky. This is the crazy part. The Knicks cannot outright buy him out of that contract. What they have to do, they have to sign him to a contract, pay him the money that he needs to buy himself out of that contract.
Right.
Same thing we did with
and you know the crazy part is about the Jericho Sims? Jericho Sims is clutch.
Yeah, that's
Jericho
right.
Sims is clutch. And do you know what pisses me off even more? Is that we had the 19th pick and Jalen Johnson was on the board and he's a clutch client, but you take the clutch client that you take is Jericho Sims, but you let Jalen Johnson go to the Hawks.
Right.
Jalen Johnson's on the Hawks, yo. And the Hawks got Sharif Cooper.
The Hawks got Sharif Cooper, Jalen Johnson, and guess what? Listen to their wings. Kevin Huerter, Bogdanovich, Hunter, Reddish, Johnson.
Right.
With Trae Young, and Sharif Cooper was only going to be good in one spot, and that was the Hawks.
Right.
In my opinion, I don't like Cooper, but if he went to the Hawks, he was going to be good because he'd be training with Trae Young.
Yep.
Trae Young gonna teach that man how to shoot.
Bro. And because they run an elite pick and roll offense, and Sharif Cooper is just like when Jeff Hostetler was backing up Phil Simms.
Facts.
I don't know if y'all remember that or not.
Yeah, I do.
But it was like when Aaron Rodgers was backing up Brett Favre.
And you know the thing that pisses me off even more? The Brooklyn Nets got Cam Thomas and Kessler Edwards. And Kessler Edwards.
I thought the Celtics got Kessler Edwards.
Nope. The Nets got Kessler Edwards.
The Nets got it.
From Pepperdine?
Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
Bro, I'm telling you this right now. If Kessler Edwards went to Kansas, he would be a top 20 pick.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't, man. I could just cry. How did the Nets they did good?
Bro,
the
Nets literally just traded for James Harden and they got Cam Thomas and Kessler Edwards.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bro,
there better be a trade, bro, in the next couple of days to justify all these. There better be a trade, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, there better be a trade. Because guess what? You could have picked somebody at 19 and he would have been a bigger asset than a top 18 protected pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could have kept
Ty Jones and he would have been a more valuable asset than that Charlotte Hornets pick. And guess what? I'll make money. By the time we get that pick, the Hornets will be a top 4 team in the East.
Yep. And so you know what's going to happen to that pick, right?
It's going to become 2 second-round picks.
Yep, exactly.
It's going to go down. The value.
So we just traded the 19 pick for 2 second-round picks.
That
may not even be in the same draft.
Bro, do you think this pisses me off even more? I'm listening to other shows, right? Like these shows I used to watch, and I just put it on because it was draft night. And I'm listening to people. Oh, but it's Agent Leon. Leon gonna find a way, bro. Leon's panicked. He panicked.
Yeah, he panicked, yo.
Bro, you're not telling, bro. He couldn't trade up, and he panicked. So he traded that 19th pick, and he traded back because he panicked.
Yep.
Yo, he thought he did something.
Don't talk to me about no Agent Leon. Leon go find a way, bro. He panicked.
Yeah, the Godfather.
You hit the nail on the head. And I'm gonna tell you where they started. Where I felt like the Knicks started panicking when Trey Murphy went off the board.
They panicked. They panicked. As soon as Trey Murphy, they panicked.
And
because they couldn't trade up to get him, and then he went in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And so that and then so Trey Murphy go, and then Trey Mann go, and then it's like, okay, what do we do now? Instead of having your draft board stacked in a way where if talent, leaves the board,
right, due diligence.
You just go ahead and pick the next best player on your board.
Yep.
Freezy, let me tell you about some smart teams, right? The San Antonio really messed up when they picked Josh Primo, in my opinion, but they made up for it by getting Joe Wieskamp at 40.
Oh, you like Wieskamp too, right?
No, so this is the thing, right? I spoke I spoke with actual ball players, and I'm telling you about this one thing. When you play ball and a defender turns his head, and you have a shooter who knows how to locate space, when a defender is able to turn his head and he can find open space, so your point guard can hit him in open space,
right,
he's going to be special. He's going to be his own type of Duncan Robinson. He shot 50% on catch and shoot threes.
Bro.
50%. And he's going to San Antonio.
The Crystal Card said, "Now y'all praising Leon." When do we? Nobody
nobody ever praised
him.
Leon.
Now we trashing him. But when did we praise him like that?
We never praised him. I never trusted Leon.
Yeah, I ain't never praised that man. Yeah, put
what,
that up
what,
there.
What we said, what I said is this. What I said is this: we have to take a wait and see approach because you never hear anything from the front office.
Right.
Absolutely. The front office never tells Knicks fans anything.
Right.
The only time we get to judge them is on actions, like the draft, like free agency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this draft, whether you like Leon Rose or not, you can't go to a Knicks fan and say Leon Rose had a good draft.
You can't unless you're insane.
And plus the thing the thing too, Freezy and G-Man, you know who made the picks. Like you know who Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes was a definite World Wide West and Leon Rose pick. That's 100%.
Yep.
You know that Rokas dude, he was a Walt Perrin pick.
Yep.
Right.
And you know damn well that Deuce McBride was a Tibbs pick.
Tibbs.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so the thing about Ruckus Jokovitis is this. The dude is a player. Let's not get it twisted.
That's not bro. If he was coming out in like 1 year, I'm cool with it. Right. But you're gonna have to buy him out of his contract to come him out in 1 year.
Right.
And he's probably good. Guess what? He still needs to develop. Like people talk about, he dropped 31 on LaMelo. He's 6'4" and he can't defend.
Right.
You think Tibbs is gonna be playing this dude?
No. And so
guess what? I think they picked him for actually what's his name? Our assistant coach.
Johnny Bryant.
Johnny Bryant.
Yes, they picked him for Johnny Bryant, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think that they let him. I think they picked him to stash him, and then when Tibbs is gone, they'll bring him bring him over and let him play for Johnny Bryant.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds about right.
Right, man. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, this whole thing is. And see, I just wanted to do a little short after party, and time is going by so fast, bro. We got so much stuff to talk about, bro.
Huh?
We got so y'all know that the Knicks morning drive is gonna be lit in about 5 hours, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, about 6 hours. It's gonna be lit.
I'm gonna have to set my alarm.
I can't sleep. Man. I can't sleep anyway.
Bro, man, listen, Ethan, you setting me off, bro. I was already off, right? I was,
no, because I'm thinking about this. Like I'm telling you, Freezy, I spent weeks watching these players, and then when it comes from like. I know, like, I'm still young and I'm still playing ball right now. And I, like, learned from a bunch of coaches because I just went to high school and I learned a bunch of new plays and all that. And it was hard on me. But when it comes to certain players and when they learn, like, I can tell players like Jared Butler is going to be a dog.
Right.
That's what I think. That's what I said. If he's ever able to stay healthy with the Jazz got to steal.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking more of intangibles when I come into a draft. I don't care about athleticism. I'm caring about intangibles. And when I tell you about Joe Wieskamp, Kessler Edwards, these dudes, like Josh Christopher, he's a bucket.
Right.
Like 70% at the rim.
He went at
70% at the rim.
Yo.
And the thing is that he knows his mistakes. He went on a podcast and he's like, I was shooting well before, then I had a major shooting dip when people started playing him on his left hip, and he's like, I'm gonna get better with that. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna get better with that. James Bouknight said that he's been doubted his whole life. He said, "It's nothing new to me. I'm gonna make them shut up when I come into the league." And he wasn't happy. James Bouknight was not happy to be drafted by Charlotte.
By Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah, you saw his face?
Yo,
He was not happy at all. He's a Brooklyn kid.
He wanted to
He's
come
a
here.
Brooklyn kid.
Look at his
come to New
face.
York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw his.
yeah.
It was all over his face. He was not happy. Yeah,
Right.
him and LaMelo gonna be a killing. I'm so sad. Yeah,
it's crazy. Man.
I wonder if Terry Rozier and Graham is out of there, low key or soon.
Graham's a free agent, and Malik Monk also.
I hope we don't.
So
I hope we don't make a move.
They have to figure something out. But man, listen.
Who did the next? Okay, go ahead, please.
We clearly got outfoxed in this draft.
We did
On TV.
Clearly
on national TV.
On national TV.
Right.
Yeah.
We clearly got outfoxed. How do you trade the number 19 pick for a top 18 protected in a draft that's not even as deep as this one?
Oh my God.
And we traded backwards. I'm trying to figure out what people say is for cap, but saving for what? What are we saving for? For next year, for free agency, ain't nobody guaranteed
There
to
like
come
a
in.
bunch of interesting scenarios that went on, like Sacramento. Like we have to discuss on that. Like that was interesting to me.
What? How they got? Who they get again?
They drafted Davion, Halliburton, and Fox.
Halliburton and Fox. Yeah.
Fox. One of them is out of there. Buddy Hill's definitely gone.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Yeah, well,
Fox might be out of there.
Bros, yeah, I'm so. This draft was so. I was gonna say it was mid, but nah, it ain't even that, bro. This draft was. This draft was. I'm starting to believe that agents and personalities can't build a basketball team, bro.
You know what? I will disagree with you.
I think we tried to do the Bob Myers way, and it's probably gonna end up failing.
Yeah. So this is the ironic thing, right? And Adrian Bryant said it the best, right? So Michael Jordan right now looks like a basketball genius, and we know they've had a horrible history at drafting talent. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight,
he looked like
he looks like a genius.
Jones.
He looks like a genius.
He was like a genius, yo.
They outfoxed us, and you know what?
Look at all that talent that they got.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, Ethan, this is what I think happened. We probably called them about moving up for Bouknight.
Yep.
Right, and then they outfoxed us and made us take the Kai Jones thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they need us in the front office. They need us making some type of phone calls, man.
Boy,
the Quentin Grimes thing didn't bother me as much as trading out of the first round. Because here's the thing: if you were gonna go with 4 rookies,
you could have kept what you had.
You could have
listen.
What you had.
We talked. Freechy, we talked about this. To your point, we talked about this. It was said that the New York Knicks would not have 4 rookies on his team as a product of his
multiple times.
And what did we draft?
4
And Freezy, do you know how I disagree with you over the time about getting multiple guards?
Yeah.
That was the point in the draft when we traded up 32. The only good thing Leon Rose did when we traded 32 for 34 and 36.
Right.
I was thinking, get Miles McBride and get Jared Butler. Jared Butler will be on I'm losing the words. A non-guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if the health issues come back, his money's not guaranteed. So you get 2 chances at a stud point guard.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, here's a chance to get Butler and BJ Boston. That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking Jared Butler, getting Miles McBride. I was thinking McBride, Edwards, McBride, a Wisecamp. Just get a wing, bro.
Right.
Get a wing or get some guards. Don't get a drafted stash player.
You already know who I was thinking about.
Right.
Cooper and who else?
Cooper.
Hey, G-Man, he might have fell, but it might have been a blessing in disguise for him.
It may have been. But
it may have been a blessing in disguise for him because he's going home and he's playing with Trae Young.
Yeah. I think he'll be able to thrive in that environment for sure.
Oh, he will. He's going to.
Bro,
he's in a good position.
I'm so frustrated right now, bro. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give y'all a little insight into when the draft ended. I walked around outside for like 30 minutes. I was lost because I could not figure out what was going on.
I was so confused why we picked a clutch client in Jericho Sims over Renz.
Right.
Renz, we could have developed him over time.
Yeah, why didn't we get the Wrens, dude? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did he get drafted?
I
Nope.
don't think so.
No.
Nah,
He didn't.
Okay.
he went undrafted.
He didn't.
And
He
guess
got drafted.
and like Sandro Mamo went to the Bucks at 54. That's about to be a good pick.
BJ
for him.
Boston went to the Grizzlies, I think, or Pelicans. Pelicans got made moves tonight, yo, and so did the Grizzlies.
Man.
You know they swapped Zaire for Trey. It's like one of the teams. The Grizzlies own the rights to the pick, well, something like that. So it's kind of like a swap. I'm
They
just
said
like, wow.
the Pelicans drafted Butler and traded him to the Grizzlies. So you got Butler
Yeah.
playing with Ja Morant.
That's
Jared Butler?
That's good, yo.
Yeah. Jared
That's
Butler
very good.
Jared
is
Butler's
going
on
to
the
the Grizzlies.
Jazz. Jared Butler's on the Jazz. He got
Oh,
traded?
He got traded. Yeah. The Pelicans drafted him at 40 and then traded him to the Grizzlies.
What? Okay.
So, I mean,
Golden State won this draft. Houston won this draft. I mean,
No, he got traded to the Jazz via the Grizzlies.
Oh, Jared Butler.
Yeah,
Jared Butler?
yeah, I figured he went to the Jazz.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he went to the Jazz, but it was the pick the Pelicans got from the Grizzlies.
okay, gotcha. I see.
Oh, okay.
Reportedly traded to the Jazz via the Grizzlies. I got
Grizzlies
you.
did good.
Yeah.
Pelicans
The
did
Warriors
did
played it out
good.
perfectly. They got their potential pick and they got their certain player that they could and they got their win now pick.
Yeah.
They got their project pick and their win now pick.
Wow.
And BJ Boston went to the Clippers.
What is the Clippers?
So did Zaire and with Zaire. With
And
Keon.
With Keon? Oh, that's good, yo. That's a good move.
And plus with Kawhi out, they can develop them both.
Right. He
This
could
is going to be crazy.
He'll probably be like Terrence Mann type. Who knows?
What I'm looking at right now is the beginning of destruction, right? So when we face these teams, we're going to be looking at these players that were drafted and traded or whatever the case may be. And we had the potential to be able to stop some of this and put ourselves in a better light than what we're in right now. Because this is crazy. What I'm looking at right now is crazy.
Right.
But G-Man, so here's the thing. It's the middle of the night, bro. It's 3:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yes, sir.
And I promise you, I got to get out of here. I just want to do a short after party, right? But y'all have seen nothing yet. When ESPN starts the coverage tomorrow,
Oh my God,
Knicks fan, yo, we are through, bro.
it's gonna be fire.
We are through. Somebody said Damian Lillard requested a trade. Right?
Who? When? I ain't seen it on Twitter.
That ain't true. That ain't true.
That's not true. Okay.
No,
That
but that.
So I was gonna say that was gonna be my saving grace, because if Damian Lillard requested a trade, then
it would make sense. Then everything would make sense.
Right.
If Bradley Beal requested a trade, everything would make sense. But they both didn't. So
no.
why are you trying to make these moves? Who are you going after? That's why I'm thinking right now it might be Fox, because they just drafted Davion. But I don't know.
But how do you not get it completed on draft night?
Exactly.
That's where these things fall down. That's why I'm walking around in the middle of the night trying to figure out what I don't know. Hey guys, I gotta get out of here though.
But before you go, Freezy, I would say this. I would agree with Marcus Ush when he says the morning drive is going to be must-see TV. So tune in, ladies and gentlemen, because we will continue this conversation. And I know people are going to have a lot to say that are not on right now. You know what I'm saying? So tune in.
Have more time to think, bro.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
My guy, Uncle Freezy, my dude, my man, my mellow.
Thanks, everybody. Yo,
Peace.
man. Thanks, everybody. Yo, we out of here, y'all. Hey, Ethan, come through.